his spleen cells, type shit.
Exactly. We don't
Yeah,
even know what
it's
Shibai's corpse looks like. It could be a god tree instead of
Sure.
a Otsuki corpse.
yeah.
Yeah,
What if
that
they
is
get bone cells
it
Mm.
probably is
or like
considering the bit about the
bone
trees, the
marrow?
roots going throughout the whole planet.
Well,
So
I
quick
think that's
question.
from the original
Oh,
god tree. But yeah, I mean that could still be Shibai as far as we are aware. Who knows?
Or shouldn't they be stem cells
They
so they can
definitely
turn
could
into
be.
any cell?
I mean, it would make sense. Amado would definitely want
Senseless.
his hands on those above all else.
yeah.
But
Or
yeah,
maybe
Probably.
just from like a few skin cells somewhere.
But
yeah.
I think the best stem cells come from blood, and I doubt their blood remains fresh for that long.
Mm-hmm.
We're getting into microbiology here.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, there's obviously ways to preserve cells, but obviously Shibai didn't preserve his body. Amado, or I guess Jigen just found it, however it was, in whatever condition it was, after who knows
Or
how
maybe he
long.
did. Maybe
I mean, it's
maybe
possible.
he
It
did
just
have like uh
it
I'm
doesn't
not
seem
saying it
like it
was
was
like a
something he was
jutsu,
concerned
but
with.
maybe he programmed a like a self mummification
That's
thingy
funny.
into his body through omnipotence.
It's possible that just
But then
by
there wouldn't be
chance
Wouldn't
any
it
that
could
be
have
blood
just
cool?
mummified.
fossilized wherever it was left.
Well, no, um, mummification and fossilization are different processes.
Well, what I was saying
I
is that it
believe
could just happen
depending on the
by
type of
chance, like in the same way that fossils happen in real life. It's not like the dinosaurs or the mosquitoes planned to be fossils; they just happened to die in like a muddy environment or whatever.
yeah, that's not again what I'm saying is because mummification and fossilization are two different processes.
Yeah.
There's not much DNA when you become a fossil.
Yeah.
Okay.
In fact, I heard stories. There's like a story. There's a story of like a statue of a Buddhist monk that like they used like I think it was infrared vision or infrared cameras on, and it was giving off heat. So like the theory is like that was a guy, that was an actual person, not a statue. That there's like a person inside of there. So they mummified themselves through like different weird esoteric um Buddhist practices. Um,
Mm.
so
Yeah. I mean, definitely possible.
that could be
There's
that
also
could be
crystal
cooking here.
style. We know with Gurren in the Gurren arc of Naruto Shippuden, when Gurren gave the flower to Yukimaru, that flower was stated to never be able to wilt because it's inside the crystal. So it was like still alive and it was still fresh. It would have just lived forever like that because it's surrounded by crystal. So maybe I'm not saying he used crystal style to do this, but like hypothetically, if he landed inside of a crystal, then like his body would just say how it was, just as a random example. But that's how that works in Naruto. There's also just the possibility that
Or
decomposition
maybe
doesn't
his
exist.
cells or maybe his cells are too strong for any bacteria to eat it. So the nothing was able to like decompose his body,
Ah,
so his body was just there but mummified and dried out.
good. Yeah, that's kind of what I was getting at too with my like mummification theory. Like his like basically the idea is like his cells are bacteria proof.
Hmm.
So there's no like his body doesn't get consumed by like the microorganisms. And that would also be like mold as well and like viruses and whatnot. Like again, more microbiology.
Yeah. Okay, fair enough. I guess
Imagine an autistic virus.
going back to the topic
Oh
at
God,
hand though.
that would be well we kinda got that with what's his face? The guy. Not a Suzuki, but it was Paro. I forget his name. Boro? Yeah, Boro.
Yeah, Boro,
He
yeah.
controlled viruses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um